Hey, what's up world? It's your girl Brittany, and today I have the beautiful Miss Jade De LaFleur. How are you?
I'm good. Why call it love when it's war? Gave you my all, climbed to my fall. Sometimes all I got is blue notes and green trees. It's so dark and lonely. Never had no real love.
You just knocked our socks off, literally. You performed for us in this little intimate setting that we have here. So tell us about your Jaded EP that's coming up next Tuesday.
I'm just really excited about it. I worked really hard. It's honestly just me telling stories, sharing my experiences, lessons, joy, pain, and I'm really excited about it. I was very hands-on in every aspect of it, which was a great learning experience for me.
Can you kind of explain to people, because they might have seen you before, especially on Solange's Saint Haran compilation album like in 2013, but also you were in a girl group. So for people who don't kind of know who you are yet, or people who are like, that girl looks familiar and I don't know where, can you kind of explain kind of your background and how you came up in the music industry and how you got your career started off?
So I definitely was in Sophia Fresh for a very long time. Those are my sisters. Love them to death. We had a great run, and honestly after I left that experience, I started working with Solange. I toured with Solange for like 2.5, 3 years. I traveled the world. It was one of the best experiences in my life. Just being able to travel the world doing what you love to do and with someone that you know is a friend to you.
Right.
So that was fun, and yeah, I've been in New York now for like 2.5, 3 years. Before this, I was in LA working with Sophia Fresh.
Touring with Solange, what is like one thing quirky that Solange does, like on her tour, like prepping? Did you guys have any like rituals? Because I know most of the time she's kind of spiritual, so I know she probably prays.
Definitely.
But like, does she like her M&Ms a certain way, or like?
No, honestly, with Solange, you know, it's day to day. You know, a regular person, loves her family. You know, that's one of the main things that I always appreciated and learned from her. Obviously, I love my family, keep my family first. But in this industry, when you're working super hard and you're tired, it's kind of hard and stressful to make time for any and everything. But she definitely was very good at that. Quirky, I wouldn't say so much, but I just learned from her to honestly the importance of, you know, running your own show and not really allowing people to dictate to you what you need to do or how you should do it. Sometimes all I got is blue notes and green trees. It's so dark and lonely. Never had no real love. Blue notes, blue notes, blue notes, blue notes, and green trees, yeah.
Your new EP coming out is called Jaded. What's one thing that you've noticed people in the industry are like really jaded about?
You know, that's a good question. I can't really speak for people. For me, I can tell you what that meant for me.
Oh, sure.
And even with this project, I mean, I think that when people listen to the album, you know, I'm very honest in my music, so before I would even like sit with someone and give them A through Z, it would really be that you would find out a lot about me through my music. So through a lot of my trial and error being here in New York, I definitely had a time that I saw myself becoming jaded. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, that's cute, you use your name, blah, blah, blah. But no, it wasn't cute to me.
Right.
You know, it was a dark period, and I was just like, sometimes I would look in the mirror and I didn't even recognize myself. And just like I say in the song, I'm like, maybe it's real, maybe I'm dreaming, you know. And then at a certain aspect, at a point, I felt like I became jaded in the fact that I was becoming who I would be as an artist and learning myself more, what I enjoyed or how I wrote, what worked for me, and just coming into my own as a woman, you know. So for me, it started out as a negative, and then I ended up turning it into a positive.
When you moved to New York, there's like always so much stuff going on. Did you ever have yourself like feeling like you had a case of FOMO, like fear of missing out, like you wanted to be here and there, you want to check this out and meet this person and go to all these events that are going on at the same time on the same day?
Right.
Did you ever feel like that pressure? Because I know LA is more lax and it's chill, but like in New York it's like, oh, there's 6 events tonight.
I love it.
I gotta make like 3 at least.
Yeah, you know, honestly, there definitely is that problem, but I don't really worry about that because I have so many things. Honestly, I just work so hard to just stay on top, you know, to just keep going. So I know what you're saying, though, because when I first moved here, that's the one thing I noticed. It's like, okay, but there's this party, there's that party, there's this. But really, honestly, I feel like you can go on any place in New York at any given moment and there's everything going on, you know, which is why I love to be here. Like even in the subway, you know, like there's probably 10 things you can pass by that will inspire you to write, to just think about something or reflect on, you know, anything. So yeah, that could be a positive and a negative. For me, more positive, and the energy here is amazing. It's very cliche because I feel like everybody speaks on that, but when I first moved here and I experienced it for myself, I was just, this shit is tight. You know? Yeah, I like it.
So tell us just a little bit more about Jaded and kind of what your fans can expect to hear. Because you said you already worked with James Fauntleroy on a few of the tracks. Do you have any other guest features or any other producers that kind of everybody kind of knows about? Or?
I do. So I definitely worked with James, a really good friend of mine, Corey Gibson. He was very hands-on with me and did honestly every song with me. DA from Chester French.
Okay.
And my good friend Kafele, who was featured on Blue Notes and Green Trees. He's on a few of the songs. You can expect some vibes. This is why I was really also excited about being a part of Saint Heron that Solange just released, because everything I get from that project is vibes, and I feel like that's what I give in my music. I like to feel good, I like people to feel good, and that's what my music is about. Hi, I am Jade De LaFleur, and you can check me out on GlobalGrind TV.
I overheard somebody saying, why he got all that money, why he complaining? Because he not you regular.
So like kind of how did it feel to like all of a sudden everybody knows your name, people are hitting you up, wanting you come